I'm Jim Keys from Zero Waste Northwest. We came here today just to get a presentation from the young people on the video game that they're developing, which is about explaining or playing with the idea of zero waste and how that's not just about recycling, it's about stopping the generation of waste, which is the crisis we're in.
The project is a shared education project with ourselves and St Brigids. The idea is getting the kids to come together and they're working with Catherine from Kippie to design a game, an app that makes people aware of the environmental issues that we're facing here in the school, all schools are facing, and indeed the city itself is facing.
We're nearing the end of our project. We have the students from both schools come together where they're going to present their ideas for each of their little mini games, their levels, to each other and from a delegation from Zero Waste Northwest. This project-based learning, this sort of holistic learning where the kids can see their ideas brought to life really, really quickly. They can see the practicalities of learning a little bit of code because they can move their characters about. They have learned a little bit about research, about different design methods, coming up with lots of ideas about prototyping, and really the making of the game then is sort of the cherry on the top, where they get to see everything they've worked on sort of turned into a real product that at the end they can hopefully be proud of and show people.
It's very informal type education, it's innovative, it's creative, it's very much young person led, so that, the ideas are all coming from the young people themselves, and it's their input I think is vital, and it's their participation that kind of makes us work. Their engagement has been fantastic throughout. The young people that we're seeing here today have been involved right from day one, right through for the last sort of 3 or 4 months.
Kippie was working with the students from Oakgrove and St Brigids and other students as well to make a game around recycling. Each level has a different message about it. The very last level is telling us we need to think more about which bins are we using and if we're using them correctly. So are you using the brown bin for compost? Are you using the blue bin for recycling bottles and plastics that are recyclable? I think recycling is really important because we need to care about the environment around us. If we can take care of it, then we're making a happy place for us to live.
I think it's a really cool idea though too, because it seems to kind of empower them as well, because it's their way of telling the world this is actually the right ways of doing things. And even with the teachers as well, saying that they seem to have quite a big knowledge even about the problem with just the environment at the minute, like the plastics in the ocean, people not using their brown bins and stuff. So it seems like they can see what's going on as well, and they obviously want to change it in some way through their own interests.
Basically, it gives you a sense of happiness, you're creating something great, awesome.
After you cleared up all the rubbish and rusty bits of metal, you will get that, and they're fun. Once you know how to do this, you could use them for different stuff. You could make your own characters, and then you could do animations on your YouTube channel.
There's creativity going on there, and what's nice is that the facilitators have been able to allow different young people's inputs to basically take on a particular zone of the game. So I imagine the whole thing will kind of work very well together. So I look forward to seeing the finished product.